Ooh, crispy crew. Now, the last few videos that I've recorded, the audio's been fucking up recently. So hopefully it's better now, but I don't want to guarantee anything, things of that nature. I think I got the mic that doesn't block out background noise, so you might have heard that. But for anybody who's new, I make content on anime, gaming, music. If I'm gonna be honest, basically just anything that I like to talk about. But in this scenario, it's definitely gonna be music. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so this morning, my friend sent me this. I'm actually going to put the picture on. I have a problem with not doing that, but my friend sent me a picture of basically the track list for Tyler the Creator's new album. I think it's called, I don't remember. Once again, I'm going to put the track list on screen. Actually, this time I saved the image to my phone before even recording this video, so let's not even do that. But it had me thinking, why do so many rappers love abusing features? Because if you pay attention to the track list, besides the first track and the last track, which are basically just intros or intros and outros, every track has a goddamn feature, if not multiple features on it. And while that's cool, because if you like to collab with people and things of that nature, at this point, it's no longer, in my personal opinion, I feel like it's no longer your album. It's a compilation of a bunch of niggas you fuck with. This isn't the first time Tyler the Creator has done something similar to this. This isn't the first time any rapper has done anything similar to this. Like, if you've paid attention to any hip-hop album that has came out in the last, I think this trend started in 2016. So any hip-hop album that came out in the last almost pushing 10 years, but 8 years, in the last 8 years, it's for some reason just a very common occurrence that every track has somebody else besides the main artist that we're actually here to hear. That's like me saying, man, but we need a new Dragon Ball anime. But then the Dragon Ball anime is a collaboration with One Piece for the entire series. I'm just like, okay, that's cool, but we wanted a Dragon Ball anime. I don't know if that's a good example. I'm thinking to myself, damn, bro, we kind of need to have a conversation about this. I'm not saying it's a really huge problem if you want to put features on every single track, sure, but at that point it's no longer an album. That's just your personal playlist with a couple of verses you wrote for it at that point, But I'm not even saying this to bash Tyler the Creator or things of that nature, because I like some of his songs. He makes decent music. I say decent music, he makes really good music, and I would want to hear more tracks with just him with these upcoming albums that he has released. But maybe there's a vision that I'm not seeing here, because the thing is with Tyler the Creator is he's very artistic with his work, and he usually knows what he's doing. And this isn't even on some glaze shit, this is just also observation. So it's if there's something that I don't know that he knows, and why he's making so many features, besides the label telling him to put that many features, because I don't even think it's the artist doing this. 9 times out of 10, I think it's just the labels hey bro, we see that you're doing good, but something that will drive those sales up is you basically putting a feature on every goddamn track, because that way it will bring in fans of so many different audiences and boost up the stream algorithms, because that's really all it is right now, is just folks trying to get more streams, trying to get more songs imported to TikTok and things of that nature, and basically doing their best. And I can't say I blame them, because that's just what it is right now. Music at the end of the day is a business. But I personally feel that with the businessification, is that the word we want to use here, of just music in general, I feel that's kind of causing a lot of artists to lose their shine and what's actually them. Because if you listen to previous albums, if there was a feature on a track, not just for Tyler the Creator, but for a lot of artists, if there was a feature on a track, 9 times out of 10 was only 2 or maybe even 3 features. There wasn't a crazy amount. And if there was a crazy amount, there was still at the very least 2 to 3 tracks. And if there was a crazy amount of features, it was 9 times that. It was mainly because there was just so many goddamn songs on the album. Because you gotta think, some albums back in the day used to be 26, maybe even 29 songs. Well, some, not all, because nobody was that crazy to make like 29 song albums. But unless it's like one of those two-sided albums that some folks was making, like Jinkton, that people do, and I find it very interesting because in today's day and age, it's like, I'm not even gonna say the artists are doing it. I'm just going to at least assume it's just the label. Why are labels pushing people to ruin their art? Well, I know why. It's because of money. They think it will make them more money. But when you really think about it, it would actually make them more money if they just allow the artist to just go with their creative vision. And so let's say it doesn't. That means that you just hired the wrong artist. That's all that means. If you going off of purely just for sales, I'm not gonna lie, no artist should be hired then. If that's the case, everyone who's making music just continue making music in collective groups that are not music labels. But that's just a little hot take. But well, I don't know if it is a hot take. Either way, niggas need to, these label executives, I feel like we need to have a stern conversation with them because half of the time these decisions that they're making don't even be making good. They're not good decisions when it comes to making good music. If you like this video, go ahead and like the video. Go ahead and subscribe. And yeah, I mean, if you really want to, you can share it with another person, but I'm not really gonna tweak if you don't. So thank you for coming.